Now that the midterm is over, we are taking up another unit of sorts, this one tied to additional skill building that will help you effectively conduct research in art history and in the humanities generally. More practically, for this course, what you learn over the next few weeks in section will help you with your final individual assignment, mounting an online exhibition. You should already have reviewed guidelines for the online exhibition. These were posted in the online section module for week 5. If you haven't reviewed these, it is strongly recommended that you do so now. This week in section, we are going to learn some research tools to help you mount your online exhibition. Scholarship is an ongoing process, carried out over a long period of time in a large variety of publication formats, things like books, essays, journal articles, conference presentations, dissertations, and more. Tapping into the totality of what has been written throughout history on any given topic is a complicated job. If you go on to do advanced research in art history or any field, you may well need to undertake a comprehensive literature review. But this is an introductory class. So, today we will demonstrate a limited number of databases and research catalogs. These are the most frequently used and universally useful research tools for art history. These should be sufficient to handle all your assignments for this class. Plus, once you learn them, you'll have a foundation you can build on for in-depth research later, in any field in the arts and sciences. We're going to cover 4 types of research tools, each of which you will need to know how to use to mount your online exhibition. First, picking a topic and starting a project can be difficult. So to help you easily explore potential topics and to jumpstart your research on a chosen topic, we will show you a reputable, scholarly online art encyclopedia called Grove Art Online, now part of Oxford Art Online. Second, you will need to identify and select works of art for your exhibition. We will introduce you to 3 databases from which to choose your images. These are ArtStore, In Situ, and the Chazen Museum of Art Collections database. All of these are accessible through the library website. Third, you will need to find books on your topic. So we will explain some of the finer points about searching the UW-Madison Library catalog through a short online video. Finally, you'll need to find a journal article or 2. We will suggest one good source for journals, although there are many more. Still, they basically all operate the same. The one we will use is called Art Full Text. Each of these will be introduced through short videos, some of which are made by the library staff, others by your 202 instruction staff. Be sure to watch all of them. This is important because next week's section will ask you to use these databases for a scavenger hunt exercise to test your knowledge. Before we move on to learn about these tools, a word should be said about why we go to all this trouble rather than simply using Google. We all know that the internet is a wonderful resource, but one not without its problems. For scholarly research, one relies on what those in academia like to call scholarly sources. This does not in any way mean that sources have to be books or other print. In fact, many journals in the field are now entirely online journals. However, most scholarly sources, as opposed to, say, blogs or websites created by individuals, have undergone review by another professional in the field, maybe an editor, or sometimes academic peers. This is what we call peer review. Peer review is meant to be a kind of fact-checking process, which means that what is ultimately published has been vetted and approved to be legitimate. This doesn't mean Wikipedia is necessarily always wrong. Far from it. But what's posted on there doesn't go to the same lengths to insist on peer review in a systematized way. Thus, for this class, we are asking you to go to the extra effort of using these databases to ensure you are fact-checked. There are a lot of websites out there about art, but many times they are made by art enthusiasts, and misattributions to the wrong artist abound. We use the tools discussed this week in section because they are worth the trouble. And even if at first they seem time-consuming, over time you'll learn that while they aren't as easy as Google, they aren't that hard either, and the results are well worth it.